Hello and welcome to another stream of my new favorite game, Friday the 13th. Uh, this is one of those things that I never thought I would see. I always wanted as a kid. I watched Friday the 13th movies. I don't know, this may date or make me seem younger to some people, but like the first time I ever saw Friday the 13th was when I was a little kid. And they used to do marathons on USA. They used to have all sorts of crazy horrors on USA, but uh, in particular, every Friday the 13th, they would do a marathon. So I always remember staying up and seeing them and being totally scared of this Jason guy because nothing could fucking stop him. It's just like, how the fuck do you get out of that situation? And they capture that in this game. Like, playing as Jason is fucking exhilarating and it's fun, just like you would hope and think it would be. And playing as a counselor is like, it's actually fun. Like, if you play Dead by Daylight, playing as a person sucks. It's way more fun to play as a killer in Dead by Daylight, but they made playing a counselor in this game pretty fun too. So the first stream I did, it was pretty cool. There's like a full Jason wipeout, kill the whole camp. Couple good moments as a counselor. A couple times I got killed like a dummy. That's kind of what happens in this game. But yeah, hopefully we can connect this time. I know the beta servers have been getting hammered, but I think they've been working on it. So let's see if we can get in. If anyone else is in the beta and wants to try to like set up a private match, that could be fun too. Uh, Last time we played, it was really hard to connect to a public game. So if anyone out there has the beta and is playing on PC, my handle there is Axeslasher. Find me on Steam. We could try to set up a private game too. Looks like the servers are getting hammered. Or maybe my connection sucks. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. Frank was the good luck charm. I busted out Frank and here it goes. Alright. Fuck yeah. Put Frank away. Yes. Fuck yeah.
When you wake up,
Yes, Derek, it is time for a slicing and dicing. Ah, fuck, everyone's leaving. This is gonna be one on one. Oh well, I'll track one dude down. Hey, all right, we survived. Beautiful. Bummer. I don't know if YouTube lets you smoke weed while you stream, but I know Twitch doesn't. So I'm gonna err on the side of caution. So if you see the video feed going down, you can make an assumption. Yes, yes. Dabs, alien, smoke, smoke, smoke. Correct. Since Frank was the good luck charm last time, let's bring him back. Come on, Frank, work your magic. Make the game connect. Come on, buddy. This is Frank. This is the stage head that sprays blood. It was created by Cash Juleson. He created the coolest home haunt in all of Southern California called Nightmare on Loganberry, and he also previously worked in a couple movies, Minority Report, and Dude, Where's My Car, and what else did he do? Van Helsing, a couple other things like that, but he made props in that. Oh shit, here we go. Frank did his magic again. That's the key. Seconds.
Oh shit. My last game bugged out, so...
Yeah, same.
Oh.
But at least we're in a room now.
That's weird. Well, shit, I guess I gotta back out.
Fuck yeah, here we go. Ah, son of a bitch. Hello, Tommy Master. Hello. Dana's feet. Fuck yeah, here we go! Sweet. You know who I'm hoping to play as. But I'll take Counselor. Hello, Ryan Freeman. So we've been this far before today. We got this far. Then it glitched out and it gave us a survive, which actually leveled me up to level 7. I'll take it, but I'd rather earn it. Hello! Promising. Promising. Stream's gonna last, I mean, depending, if we don't connect to any games, I'll probably kill it by noon, but if we connect to some games, I'll keep it going until about 1 or 1:30. Pull Frank out while we wait. So when Axeslasher's on stage, Frank is dunked into a bucket of blood. He's filled up, much like a very simple super soaker, and then it sprays about 30 to 40 feet all over the crowd. Frank is great. Frank's the good luck charm. Yep, only 3 people. We're not very popular on YouTube. That's okay. It was kind of fun. Like last night, we had maybe 5, 3 or 4, give or take, playing, or maybe the night before. But we weren't even able to connect to a game, so I just played albums for my friends that I knew wouldn't be upset with me for playing them on YouTube, and we just talked about those. Connecticut. I don't know anyone in Connecticut. I have like maybe 2 or 3 East Coast connections in Jersey and New York and something like that, but I don't know anyone in Connecticut. If you want to point them my way, yeah, pizza at axeslasher.com. As you can see, the forest is very creepy. When the game actually loads, you get to run through that. And you can see some of the trees have like kind of spiky looking branches in the bottom. If you're Jason, you can pick people up by the throat and walk over and just stick them up there. And then if another counselor comes across them later, it increases their fear meter and makes them easier to see if you're Jason. And it makes them like just kind of klutzier. So it's kind of cool if you can like get your Jason strategy down to where you're setting traps like in the movie. I think that this game's going to get really fucking fun the better you get. My dog is upset that Frank is out. All right, let's try again. Yeah, Ripley's like, Frank's leaned up against the couch, and she keeps like getting upset by it and like coming up to it and shit. She's freaked out. She's back to her place though. She's sleeping now. I prefer Jason over Freddy, but like over the years, Freddy has definitely grown on me. At first, it was no contest. I liked Jason more just because I thought the movies were scarier, and I thought Freddy movies were like cartoonish. But the more I watch the Freddy movies, I think I've seen them like 20 or 30 times now, like all of them. It's like I have a much greater appreciation for them than I did before. And especially like trying to understand the context of it, because I was too young when they came out like in the beginning and they were actually competing with each other, so I don't really remember that. But looking back in like horror docs or reading books like the Slasher book and things like that, you get like a better context for what that time was like. And it was like no one was making movies like that at all, and it was really, you look at now where every horror movie has to be a derivative or a sequel or a remake or something like that. Back then they were just like, okay, sure, we just need 2 giant properties to compete with each other, and Wes Craven seems to be making something interesting. Cool, go for it. Make a bunch of weird movies about a guy that kills you in your dreams. Would that work now? I don't know. Would it be as cool because it would be all CGI? Like, the cool thing about the Freddy movies is that it was all practical and just like, you'd never seen shit like that before in a movie. You've only seen Nightmare on Elm Street 1? Dude, if you liked it, you should continue on through the series. I mean, expect them to get goofier as they go, because that's just kind of the nature of horror franchises, because they get really self-referential and people are really excited about them and shit. But yeah, give them a shot. They're good. Why do you like Jason more? I like him because he's scarier. I mean, he's unstoppable. Like, what are you gonna do with that? You're just gonna run. That's all you can do is run and get out of the area that gets fucking killed. Alright, if you didn't, don't watch it. You're not gonna like any others. Did you watch Freddy vs. Jason? That was a weird movie. Exactly. You can't kill Jason. It's like, I feel like they just reckoned with that in the beginning of the game. Because, you know, like, if you're sitting down to make a game, you can be like, okay, it needs to be balanced and all that kind of shit. But then you think about what the movies are about, and the movies are about Jason being, like, unstoppable. So then it's like, when you think about it like that, Jason's really just a troll for like what the counselors are trying to achieve the entire time. He can't be stopped and he can't be killed, and all you can do is try to outsmart him or run. Final battle in Freddy vs. Jason is good. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Would I prefer Michael or Jason? That's a good one. Because Michael is interesting. That game Dead by Daylight has Michael Myers, and it's the best part of that game. That game, it's fun, but it's not this game at all. If you could be Michael Myers in a game like this, that would be really fucking interesting. Like if they had a level that looked like Haddonfield, and they just modeled it after the first movie. There's teenagers, they have goals to achieve, and maybe the teenage goals are different than in this one. This one it's to escape, but maybe the goals are to walk the kids to school, or lock up and put them to bed or some shit. And then the Michael character just kind of terrorizes you while you're trying to do those things. That could be kind of fun. In Dead by Daylight, the way they do it is essentially it feels like a sport game or something. Like there's clear positions and shit like that, like League of Legends or something. But and clear strategies and things. Like this game feels like it's better if you're on your feet rather than planning strategies. I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but at least it's a more viable strategy. Video games are definitely dipping into classic horror right now. Like look at Mortal Kombat. It has Freddy, Jason. Mortal Kombat X has Freddy, Jason, and Leatherface. So I mean, it's clear that Paramount and all these different studios are happy to license these things, and as long as it's licensed by people that care about the content, like Gun, the guys who make this game, they clearly care about the content, and they clearly like love Friday the 13th. Like it's disappointing that every stream I've done, except for the first one, is like not being able to connect, because it's really awesome when you connect and the game fucking kicks ass. But yeah. Not a fan of them making classic horror video games? Why not? I guess I could see that, but I like it in the sense of it's a way to expose these characters and like the shit that we like about them and like the original creations to a new type of audience, like younger people. I sound like an old fuck when I say shit like that, but it's true. Like thinking about if you have a kid, if you're like 40 and you're a kid and you're trying to explain how cool Jason is, that's a fun thing, and they get to experience that all over again, and you get to have the fun of watching them do that. And I feel like if they treat the properties right, I don't see any reason to be against it. But if they treat the property shitty, that would be terrible. It's like we've all got bad bad scars from early movie video games that were just total shit, and I think it's because movies used to be really hesitant to license to video games because they always wanted to be like that dominant entertainment force. And I think they're finally understanding that video games make way more money than movies do at this point. So they're better off licensing characters and being more free with that shit instead of so guarded. So as long as it's licensed to the right people, that's cool. But if there's like a Platinum Dunes of video games and they get the license, that blows. Thank you. I appreciate that. I it was like a dream coming true playing that, right? Like getting to be Jason in one of the movies was really fun, and I feel like I got fortunate on that first match because it seemed like they all made like really stupid horror movie mistakes, and it was cool to like exploit that and like as a huge fan of horror and be like, oh yeah, I see you hiding under the bed, you fucker, or I saw you go into the closet, like you're not hiding from me. That shit's super fun. So I feel like if they could tear it off and make it so like someone could specialize in Jason and then rank the Jasons by like all sorts of different factors, then you could like see that you're up against like a badass Jason or like a pushover Jason. That would be kind of cool, and like let people specialize in it and be like little myths that run around like Bigfoot or some shit. This feels good. I think it's gonna happen. Aw, shit. Alright. Concept art by Shadi Safardi, or One Pixel Brush, if you're into that kind of stuff. How old am I? I am 31 going on 16. Alright, been here before. Load it up, load it up. Beautiful. If this game glitches out, and I'll give it until about noon to connect to another game, and then after that, I'm gonna call it quits. Do something productive. But if you plan on getting the game, add me on Steam, Axeslasher, and when it comes out, we can play. If they do another beta, which I'm hoping they will, maybe we can play that shit too. If you have a PC. And I think if you're on an Xbox, it's Axeslasher too. It's raining at my house right now, so it makes it sound extra creepy. That's kind of cool. Hello V4AR. How are you? Don't be scared of Jason. If you're scared of him, he wins. You gotta keep calm. Seems kind of self-indulgent to talk about my favorite Axeslasher song, but my favorite Axeslasher song is In the Woods There Is No Law. Mostly because I think it most represents the sound that I want for the band, at least in that 1986 mix version. We're gonna play with that on the next release. It may be something interesting. I don't know if anyone's ever done what we want to try to do with it, but probably, but I'm hoping not. Yeah, well, what it does at this, like, it's hanging up at a kind of key point, because after you're in that first lobby, it goes into kind of like a second lobby to make sure everyone's ping is good, but it's not even bringing up, like, normally there's a menu right here that says everyone's name and what their ping is, and it starts to rank people by that, and I think it kicks people with, like, really shitty pings. But maybe I got kicked, and I should just restart it. But I'm, like, hesitant to do that because it takes like 10 to 15 minutes to connect to something. Fuck it, let's kill it and try it again. One more shot and then we'll kill the stream. Even though I appreciate all of you showing up. All four of you. You like Mark of the Pizzagram? Would you like to hear a lyricless song like Mark of the Pizzagram on the radio in this game? Or something similar? I want him to put fucking Tommy Jarvis in a Pizzagram shirt. Uruguay. That's fucking awesome. Dude, I think your English is fine. I totally appreciate it. And thank you for watching from Uruguay. Uruguay. You guys have some interesting things going on in the hemp and CBD areas. I think to make this not a total waste of everyone's time, because it's unfortunate we can't connect. Server problems exist. That's why it's a beta. So, hoping they iron it out because it's a lot of fun. But I guess I could go through some screenshots from some matches that I took just because they're fun to look at and try to like tell you about the game a little bit. Let's see here. I think I set it up to do that. Let's kill that. All right, let me get the old. Turn that guy on. Boom. All right, now you can see some screenshots from Steam. So I mean that's kind of what the game's all about right there, right? Picking someone up like when you're killing people as Jason, you have some options. You could chop people with your machete and or your axe, whatever your character's carrying, and I think that the baghead carries a pickaxe, and that's like the lowest level, like you're not, yeah, okay, you got the kill, but good for you, right? You didn't put any finesse or find, nothing cool about it. You just get them and you're done. Like maybe it's a desperation thing, or if they're fighting you, that's a good way to go. But generally, you want to try and grab them. And once you grab them, you open up a bunch of options, and a lot of the perks that you get in the game are different kills that you can do during a grab. Um, you can also, when you got someone in a grab, you can do an environmental kill. Like I was saying, you can stick people up on the trees and leave their dead bodies. The reason you want to do things like that is because it increases the fear meter in other counselors, so they're easier for you to find and they're easier to kill. And it's also just kind of cool to leave a dead body for someone to find, and then if you're around, you can actually hear them scream and talk about it. And then if you're lucky, they're on a mic, and you can even hear them like react to it in that way too. What else we got? Good old machete disembowelment. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the game, but all the kills, a lot of the kills were designed by Tom Savini, and a lot of the motion capture, all the motion capture for Jason was done by Kane Hodder, and he brought in his own special stunt team because quote, he's like, I'm gonna hurt your people if you don't let me use my people. So they did some really brutal kill motion capture for this game, and like it came out really fucking awesome. This is one of them where you stick your machete basically up near where the neck is, and you just saw it down, and guts spill out and all that cool shit. That's the same screenshot. That's me celebrating a full camp wipeout. Another that same machete disembowelment. I'm a big fan. That's Jason actually pushing someone up onto one of those tree spikes and leaving it. I was dead at the time. I made a stupid mistake and ran up the ran up the fucking wall, or ran up the stairs and got thrown out a window. So I just watched this Jason clean house, and he stuck that dude up on a road near where the car is. So if you put the dead bodies near a car or one of the objectives, that's how you get those extra screams and kills and are able to find people easier if you put them in places that they're guaranteed to go. The detail that they put into part 7, like the Jason models, you can tell that they were really scared that the fans were not going to believe it, right? Like they put a lot of attention to detail into it. that I took screenshots because the first time I picked someone up as Jason, I was super excited and kept walking around with her. If you pick up a counselor and they have a pocket knife, they can stick it in your neck and they can instantly get away. Otherwise, they have to tap a button to break free. So you kind of have a limited amount of time that you can carry someone like that. You can't just pick them up and walk around and look for every environmental kill. So you got to be quick on your feet. If you look down here, the bottom right, those are the different perk kills that are available. So that's chop someone in the crotch with the axe, that's choke them out, that's punch the head off, and that's stomp the head. And of course, that's the intro. And I just grabbed a screenshot of it because I think it's perfection. That's exactly what I wanted the game to look like. And then, yep, those are from the virtual cabin. If you didn't get the virtual cabin, but yeah, sorry that we weren't able to connect. I thank everyone for watching. This has been, it's always fun. We got some people from Uruguay, and people are asking me questions about Axeslasher. I always appreciate that. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll try probably one more time before the beta's over, and hopefully we can connect and have a real good time. But thank you.